He'll drive it, Boozer, and the slam for two.
Down by 6, 7.5 to go. Boozer, long strides into the paint, and a chance for three.
Well, you kill time before the 30-second shot clock begins. It doesn't start till you inbound it.
Boozer! Put it on a poster! Cam Boozer! The one-handed hammer. This is the best of the bunch. Hello! What a first half, Cam Boozer.
And with Bessar guarding him, Boozer's going to be out top in the middle third.
Boozer driving and scores. Gamba to Boozer. Boozer for 3, and Duke is back on top.
I mean, his size coming in as a freshman at 6'9", 250. Oh. Look at this. Go ahead. Yeah.
Is that a good idea? Get out of the passing lanes, Booze. Behind the back. I'm going to go ahead and finish with 2. What a play by young Cameron Boozer. Let me remind those who are watching at home.
That's what you have to do against Duke. You got to collapse that D, try to flatten them out, and then make a play out of there.
Cam Boozer spins into a double team, bounces it for Brown. Malik Brown.
On the drive, the step through, the lay-in, Cameron Boozer.
Dr. Vitale, Frank Sinatra story. Please demand that he tells that story. He had us absolutely in stitches last night. It just swatted away by Boozer.
Inside for the wall again, rolling to the iron. It never got there. Boozer tiptoeing through and slams it down.
Rosario for 3. And Evans might have gotten a piece of that and gets the slam at the other end.
How about that pass?
Darren Harris sometimes will play, sometimes won't for John Shire. Cameron to Boozer. Look at how physical and determined he is getting to the glass.
Boozer set a hard screen, Michigan switch.
It's a zone by Florida State trying to see if they can get the perimeter shot. But you don't want it from that guy, OB.
It's 41% out there.
Tech started out shooting the ball well, but since then 1 for 7 after going 4 for 9 out of the gate. Boozer and another slam. And this time it's Malik Brown.
No double. Blocked by Bessar. Boozer again, and he'll finish. And how about Cameron Boozer, Jay, working hard even after the shot is blocked, getting it back and finishing it off. Pick and roll, now Gale on him. Boozer behind the back. Nice pass.
Connor and Jay Krug, they play tennis here. And my granddaughter Ava Krug is a sophomore here. People always say to me, oh, wow.
Cam Boozer at the slam.
It's the Boozer show now.
Not good news for the Tigers as they bid for the upset. Duke leading 47-31. And a touch here for Cam Boozer.
Look at the help, OB. Look on the inside when Boozer has the basketball in the paint. And that is the perfect feed from Cameron Boozer, recognizing the double team on the way.
This is where you see Duke invert the ball screen. A guard screening for a big.
But they forgot about number 12. He gives it up for White. Deep in the shot clock. It just never got there. On the run, Evans. Evans slams it home.
Kick ahead pass. This is Kevin Lovish. This is Wes Unseld-like as he throws the kick ahead to Evans, who's able to finish it off with the left-hand slam. Isaiah Evans has been truly a difference maker in this game for the Blues.
So Kyle Smith going to an isolation. Follow slam, Cameron Boozer. So look at Brown with the easy layup, misses. Boozer comes in.
He gets the Crusaders on the board. Here is AJ Dybantsa all the way in. He'll go to the line and chance at a three-point play.
Montgomery got stripped. Here's Saunders leading the break. Dybantsa for 3 and the lead.
He's averaging 6.5 rebounds a game. That they need him to do that. They're going to have to get second chance opportunities and putbacks to stay in this ball game. And that's what they do well.
Dybantsa passes out of the double team. Wednesday night in Salt Lake City. Dybantsa in the double team, and there's his big man wide open.
For the Bearcats, who are now up by 14. Dybantsa the focal point for the BYU offense. Skip pass, Kostic rattles into three.
So many different defenses. Look how many guys are in the paint waiting for him right here. Okay, there's 3 different defenders in the paint. Great skip pass on time.
Spin move.
Look at this.
Donaldson. Washington faked the three, and it's stolen away by Dybantsa. 2-on-1 for BYU.
Nice.
Dybantsa finishes with the reverse.
On one break. This is JV basketball in high school. We used to do this drill ad nauseum. Never works.
Saunders out ahead to Dybantsa. AJ with 10.
This is back-to-back runouts for BYU. Now Richie's wasn't a runout. This is a runout. Like nobody, 3 BYU guys, nobody in defense, back in transition.
AJ. 5 for Dybantsa. Enjoy getting used to this as AJ Dybantsa comes in and throws it down.
He can sometimes get a screen and then go back and get the ball.
Second foul, Jay, on Dylan Hunter. He has gone to the bench. Zach Foster back in, and Hadim Boop with the slam to tie it up.
That second out of bounds play, just a little handoff, and then turning the corner, just not good communication.
Saunders in one corner, Davis in the other for BYU. Wright, great entry pass by Dybantsa, and Wright's got 9.
BYU 20 of 25 points in the paint. 10 field goals.
No turnovers for the Cougars.
Let's make it 11. Let's make it 22 out of 27.
He's working on Donaldson, and he's got an and one opportunity.
Oh, that was so good. That was orchestrated by Kevin Young. Take a look right now, and look at Keita does. He seals his man, and Dybantsa. Kevin Young said, if you want to play with 11 other NBA players, there's another NBA player. Points. And watch AJ now. He doesn't taunt Latong, but he stares him down.
And that's not where Dominic Daniels is at his best. Just 28.6% from out there. He's at his best when he's playing downhill, getting to the rim, getting to the free throw line.
Dybantsa and the foul, and that's where he's at his best, attacking the basket. And AJ taking it himself. He'll be at the line after this on ESPN.
And it's BYU ball.
I don't think Brad Brownell was happy with that possession.
Dybantsa and 1.
Thought he was there, but you're better off. You're not going to get that call. There's just no way. You're better off going up trying to block the shot.
So a 3-point opportunity for Dybantsa, and also the third.
Eastern Washington coming back. It's like a 2-3, a 2-1-2 zone.
Oh, follow by Dybantsa. Over on the BYU bench. Nugent for 3.
That one was deep.
Here's Saunders out ahead of everyone.
He's a good player, just hasn't found his footing yet. Dybantsa stepped right through the defense.
How about that? You know, that's a great point you make. This is terrific right here. Avoids the contact.
Is when he led him to the Elite Eight, or the Elite Eight, and then you got Ainge, you got Kite, you got Roberts.
Most of his 10 newcomers have never seen a Division I basketball game. There's Peterson, his first official points, a triple from straight on.
Just ripped through and took it baseline. They raised up the Kansas defense, so there was no help.
Peterson jams it. Oh, what a finish by Darryn Peterson.
You talk about explosive. Darryn Peterson gets that screen up top, gets a little head of steam, and just goes right over the top of 2 BYU defenders.
Everybody on their feet and love it. Peterson buries it. Wow.
Here. You look at teams like UCF, what West Virginia did to Kansas a few days ago. Not many easy games at all in this league as Peterson scores again.
Inside and outside. Peterson buries a three.
Carolina likes to run high-low, and they have two excellent players in both Besar and Wilson to be able to run that.
Peterson elevates, hits, and is fouled.
He's got a great hesitation move. He can score with the ball in his hands or coming off screens, and he caught that rich.
So Missouri has its best defender, Robinson, on the bench for the final 2 minutes of this first half. Here's Peterson working on Boateng. Spin, fade away. Yes. Darryn Peterson's got a dozen here early.
In defensive efficiency per KenPom. Steal by Peterson. The lob and the finish for White to make it 13-7 just to finish the point.
And Punch tracks it down.
And they come with a double right away.
Peterson gives off White and the two-handed stuff.
I'll tell you what I loved about that. And it forces the turnover, and watch Darryn Peterson open court. He could go either way, keeps it simple, and finds.
And then he got stretched for about 6 minutes. So I'm curious how he approaches the beginning of the second half. Well, maybe he doesn't need to stretch. Maybe he should do more stretching. That seemed very easy. Cut by Darryn Peterson. This isn't a hard cut. He's not sprinting at full speed. You just need to have better defense if you're Copeland. Got caught standing up.
Good ones in Darius Acuff Jr. and Malik Thomas. They're combining for about 35 a game. Peterson knocks another one away. Second time he's done that.
Boy, talk about a two-way player. He has been active in every aspect of this game, and he is on fire.
Still think you can play through Flory.
Here's Peterson off one leg.
Yeah, not what we expect, but starting to heat up. Little floater right there.
And that wouldn't go for Pierre. He wanted a foul call. Peterson at the basket. And one.
And I'll show you what I can do. And I don't even care if he misses shots.
Yes.
Stay aggressive, like right here.
At the basket.
That's it.
And one.
That's it.
And
That's
Peterson.
what you do.
And Darryn Peterson.
Take a look now. He's a three-level scorer. We know he's got the range. He gets into the mid-range pull-up.
And he gets a lot of defensive attention, which opens up things for his teammates.
Peterson averaging 21.6. How about the switch to the left?
He has got the green light, and he is confident. Not a shooter, you were saying. Not known as a shooter. More of a scorer. Now a steal and a jam.
And 10 on the shot clock. In the hands of Peterson. Bill Self directing traffic. Got to go here. Peterson spinning, shooting, hitting.
I'm going to remember as the final play of this game for Darryn Peterson. Just terrific, smooth.
Invaluable. So again, it's v.org/donate. Every bit helps. And the most important thing we do here at ESPN. Peterson gets loose.
Luke Northweather in the game for Missouri. Bia is also off the bench for Kansas. Peterson for three. Second triple.
The talent is obvious. The agility and mobility are obvious. But is it the aggressiveness that takes him to the next level?
I think so. And he's got attack inside in the paint.
Wow. Peterson against the tough left-handed runner to go.
They'll let him go to work. Down to 4. Crossover. Fade away. Bucket. Darryn Peterson, an exclamation point to end an 18-point effort.
Peterson, that's a three.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
He's got 17, and all of a sudden.
Peterson being pressured by Jefferson out on the perimeter. Rises up and drills a three.
To shoot. And Rosario swoops in for the rebound.
That's why they recruited him.
Oh, and Peterson way downtown, and he knocks it down.
That's got to feel good for Cole Rosario. Athleticism, and he knows right where to go with it, and Darryn Peterson makes Texas Tech pay. Peterson's back. He's looking good.
Communicating really well on defense with Luka Bogovac to get him to his matchup.
Luka Bogovac, who just became eligible prior to the season opener for the Tar Heels, a junior from Montenegro.
This game, if you will.
And remember, he didn't practice at all yesterday. He was out with illness as he finishes at the rim. He's got 5 early.
See, we will see glimpses. I mentioned that I saw him make 8 straight in a scrimmage back in the fall. And when he gets it going, there really is.
Back the other way, Kansas the lead. Peterson, his jumper.
Sinak and Tiller, a great matchup of 2 guys at the power forward spot, both freshmen, both extremely talented, as is that guy. Peterson's got all 5 for the Jayhawks.
Boy, Milos Uzan went underneath that screen. You just cannot go under.
Has prepared him for this type of environment.
Deep 3, Peterson.
I'll tell you, John, there's nothing he does on the court that surprises me. I'm actually surprised he missed the first 2.
For IU, Kentucky, and then, by the way, Arizona, Alabama, Gonzaga, UCLA after that. 2-point game here in Raleigh. Peterson has had a monster second half with
us earlier today, as opposed to saying, yeah, he's shooting well, sure. There's Wilson, another dunk. Another one of those plays at the end of practice we watched on Carolina. Yeah, nice set play here. Just a good pick without fouls. A lot of time that back screen, if you don't. Evans looking for Wilson. The catch and flush. Great entry pass. One drop step into the rim. Half-court defense, but just a great entry pass by Evans. Drop step, one dribble at the rim. From Sisic in Croatia, and of course Vesal is from Estonia, and here's Caleb Wilson, who is from. Oh! Yes, indeedy. Look at this steal right here by Stevenson. Caleb gets it. 2 dribbles, play through the contact. How do you do? Yes, Tar Heel fans, he's next. Aiden Kehoe took.
Coach Ron Hunter, obviously terrific down there in New Orleans.
Wilson to the rim, and he'll have a chance for 3.
Nice play off the roll. And here's the difference there. He catches the ball facing the rim. ECU has been sending a guy baseline.
What he's seen from Caleb Wilson.
Quick take out of the corner by Somerville, but can't hit it. Bogovac in transition, can't finish, but Mr. Wilson does.
And then as he pushes the break, gets to the Bogovac, is unable to finish, but Caleb there.
At least from a name standpoint, 3 ball out front, Parker on front rim miss. And Wilson on the run. Bogovac back for Caleb Wilson. 3D. Yes, we see the advancement. Get off the ball and you get it right back. Play through the contact. Great concentration to finish the play. Great job by Luke, giving the ball right back to.
But Dunga plays above the rim, and when he sets a ball screen, he gets out of it really quickly with his mobility.
Wilson knocks it down, and a foul on Jackson as well.
And he's magnificent. He knew that he had a mismatch here with Elmarko Jackson, and he just decided, I don't need to bully you.
Carolina by a dozen now at 31-19. They've stolen on the backdoor pass. Here's Wilson through traffic. Oh my goodness! 5 in a row for Caleb Wilson, and Dad likes it.
Nobody helped. There are games circled on the camera.
That spin out.
Wow, is that quick? Yeah, absolutely. Pretty impressive. He can go either way, but there's just no hesitation there. Again, the work's got to be done on the catch. A second post catch for North Carolina. That's Carolina basketball right there in half court.
He looked like he was moving before he got.
On the drive, slicing in, and Caleb Wilson with a follow slam.
Well, there's the drive. Multiple defenders collapse to Trimble. He's one of the best at touching the paint, and that leaves the free run for Caleb Wilson.
And Majuru got himself into trouble. Dixon took it away. Tar Heels on the run. Dixon still with it. Puts it up for Caleb Wilson.
He's off and running. And this Carolina team's so good. Hangs on to it just long enough. He can throw it up. And hey, Caleb Wilson, just place it in there.
We came on here talking about how good the front court has been. The line driver won't fall. Powell coming off the bench. A battle for a rebound at second end. And a chance for a three-point play.
And this is where he excels, showing off his athleticism, his ability to play through contact, scoring in the painted area off the offensive rebound. Opportunity for a three-point.
Derek Dixon running the offense. Bogovac. Lob.
Look out. You gotta love that. Yours. Well, we know Luke's a shooter. He attacks the defense. You throw it up to the rim. Caleb says, not one hand, but two hands.
And Fog Allen played for Dr. James Naismith, who invented the game.
That's as straight a line as you can draw back to the history of college basketball.
Well, North Carolina just getting the little ghost screen up top, passing out of the double, and then a nice high-low to kick.
Well, Bob's down there messing with Caleb Wilson a little bit, touching him. Like, why is he touching me?
They're trying to get it to Wilson, and here's the catch. Oh, my. Wilson in the traffic, and one.
Fade away. And Flemings, there's the first bucket for the freshman from San Antonio. Maybe 10.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that'll help.
Flemings. That is so pretty for Kingston Flemings. Long range, top of the arc, way off. Johnson's had a couple bad misses. Flemings will push. Head on a swivel. There's Sharp. Oh, my. A 12-0 run.
As long as it goes in, it goes in.
Flemings, boy, the lost start of the mid-range is not lost on that freshman. One of the best freshmen in the country, projected top 10 pick. Outlet, here he is. Flemings, finger rolls it home. Alex Bribble has seen enough. Timeout, Idaho.
Idaho trying to get back in this thing, taking advantage of the easy looks.
Boy, speaking of mid-range, Flemings, he's just been dicing them up.
So you're saying their program is freshman-y? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that freshman, boy, he is ready for the big moments, Kingston Flemings. Rasmussen was the state player of the year last season in Idaho as a senior in high school. Tugler, all alone.
For you because we're three guards, but we play like one. Draw two, kick it.
After that poster dunk, listen, picking up on your point, we may get another one here. Okay. Anyway, picking up on that point.
Because you put that work in every day, you're not treated special. Shout out to Freddie Hunter, a walk-on that I played with in Michigan that actually started.
They had not been since those days in the 80s, since 84. And now every year they're making a deep run. And this guy could help them make another one. Kingston Flemings has put on a show tonight.
With Houston having one of the shortest benches in college. Only two players coming off. But hey, Sharp says, Chris, you relax. That's why we got starters.
Flemings challenged at every step by Holloway. Flemings stops, raises, and hits. So he knows the system. Flemings again, mid-range, deadly.
A title fight with a bunch of body blows. You just want to keep wearing down the offense, almost to where the guard doesn't want to bring it up, passes it, so they can't get into the offense.
Sanak in rhythm from 18. Flemings gets downhill. Yes! A chance at three for the freshman sensation, Kingston Flemings.
A&M, but Houston wanted to make adjustments at half too, and that was getting their point guard more involved.
Yeah, he said it's like 5 T-Rexes on the court at the same time. Thought that was a pretty good description.
Oh, wow, that's pretty thought out.
Mercy Miller from downtown.
The preacher said, well, listen, I can't just pray for your team to win.
Uzan filling it up, and the lead grows for Houston.
He plays so differently from his dad, but he is very effective.
Well, how about the way that Zvonimir Ivicic just cleared out all the help coming over?
Flemings.
you've got to get Flemings, Uzan, and Sharp some good looks and trying to jumpstart those guys' offense.
Well, those guys average 43 a game.
Flemings.
Now they have 10 in this one, which wanted to foul there. Now they got to play it out.
Flemings 3. Look at that coming a good time to end the first half. Teams Illinois and Houston.
Well, they gave him too much space. Nobody's on him before the catch. He gets a chance to knock one.
And he got a lot of those to go. He can really shoot the three off the bounce.
Go inside, and Tugler glides for 2.
Well, the short roll again.
By a team that goes back to Illinois in '86, and Houston has not been shockingly to the line tonight. McCarty hits another 3.
Well, they need this. They got it.
They do. He tried to steer himself free and could not. The other way they come. Flemings. Uzan. Flemings. The fake. He'll fire. No. It goes in on a great looking bounce.
Last possession of the half to the Hogs.
They need back-to-back stops and back-to-back makes.
Acuff again. He got hit, and he will convert.
With the history-making Darius Acuff Jr. tonight. Mid-range jumper. What a start.
Brown trying to force Acuff to the left. The alley-oop to 24 coming into the game from three-point land. Acuff just slowing it down and knocking it down.
Shot clock to 8. Working on Isaacs. He'll step into the lane and lay it up and in. Well, that was...
Acuff wants it one-on-one. Launches.
Got to sit down and try to square him up and stay in front.
The rookie checks the clock. A crossover. Acuff. It has been takeover.
What a pass.
Yeah, Wagner opens 3. Got it. Set up by a great.
Hang on to this 2-point lead. It's Acuff. Quick release.
Denied by Ewan.
That's just being stubborn.
Acuff. Bam.
May want to know, how is this occurring right now?
Look,
Brazil.
Acuff out of bounds, so effective.
Acuff, the handles. Soft touch. Acuff, common influence. Flips it up. Right in. Only championship 2000. Vandy is a charter member of the SEC. They have won 2 as Acuff.
That nothing soft will work in this game.
Alley-oop will work out of Brazil. Acuff by his man. Boy, Darius Acuff is their feet.
He makes amazing steals. He's got 3 of them already.
Acuff.
Acuff going to work on Reed. All the way in and got it!
6'9", 6'10", 6'11", and 7 feet.
Yeah, Florida will do that to
You know Arkansas is really good in transition, but they're going to have to score in the half court.
Acuff taking over.
Different players on the floor at one time right now as well. Great pass by Acuff.
Beautiful feed.
Acuff, a floater. Got it!
Acuff Jr. probing. Pulls up over. McKinnon hits again. 20. Acuff over the top and a slam by Ewan. He normally doesn't need a ball screen to get to the paint. The pull up, and he needed it. That's exactly.
Douglas, a guy like you said who's transferred, been around the block. They're not scared coming in here.
Look at the attention.
There's the handle. There's the finish from Acuff Jr. And he's thing, I believe.
Acuff rises. Ties the game.
And here's Acuff pushing it 4-on-2. Brazil, where did he come from?
Numbers for Arkansas with Hubbard down behind the play. Acuff switching hands.
Here down the stretch. 8 to get off a shot. On the dribble, step back. 2 more.
Come on. Coach Knight used to say, sit down.
Acuff for 3. Is going to be on that long list of great Cal guards.
He sees the alley-oop and he found Pringle. Malik Ewan 12 in red into the game. Acuff feeling it and finding it. Darius Acuff.
At 6'5" at the point guard spot for Queens University.
So Queens has hit 4 of those first 7 shots.
Met by Richmond. With the strip. Gave it up. Acuff the
be able to make free throws for that. Watch out.
Acuff, wow!
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's a little further away from the basket. Acuff Jr. shooting for 30!
Final 7 seconds, first half. Acuff, go time to the bucket, scores!
Overton stays cold like this. They must get a third score.
Acuff whistles it into Brazil. Nice finish. The only loss in that span to the Florida Gators. Here's Acuff for three. Yes, sir! Darius Acuff!
Last year he was coming off a 2-year Mormon mission, a year under his belt, and he is looking outstanding. Mikel Brown Jr. knocks it down.
Yeah, I thought that Isaac McNeely
low, the transfer from Pitt. You can see he's got that right shoulder wrapped up. Missed the first game of the year, came back in the last one. It's his non-shooting shoulder. How about Mikel Brown doing it from deep and then getting into the paint?
Boy, great screen up on that team. It's just they were really good and they won the title.
Yeah, Pope talked about that when he looks at box scores after the game. In terms of point distribution, it has that 1996 feel for him. Brown, yes! What a talent he is!
And great patience by Conwell. Let everything set up, then found Mike.
First field goal for Kentucky in better than 5 minutes. Little stop and go, turn around by Brown. He's got it all right now.
Boy, how much game does Mike?
Marino keeps it alive, but it's wrapped up by Hadley. Ahead to Brown. 2 more.
This has been a clinic by Louisville in the first half.
Lowe left it short on the front of the rim, and back come the Cardinals again. Brown. You betcha. Mikel Brown Jr. absolutely dominating this game. Aberdeen. Is this any fun?
I'm exhausted. You want to leave yourself a little bit of time for an offensive board.
Brown the drive, scoops it up and in. What a first half.
What a great play call to end that.
Oweh might be as good as anybody in the country at doing that. Getting the pick six the other way. Through. Rolling to the basket to lay it in.
Boy, Mikel Brown is having fun out there.
And we've got 3 minutes to go. Brown with Frew on him. Drives him. Switches hands. Lays it in and one.
Well, he knew he had the ability to drive because Malachi Marino, the 7-footer, switched out onto him. It's one thing to get past Marino, but it's another to finish with that left hand over the two-hand challenge from Chandler. What a beautiful finish by the freshman.
He is a special player having a special night. That is his 27th choice. Got to put him on the line and hope they keep missing. That's pretty cool. Donovan Mitchell and Mikel Brown Jr. The rebound down to Hadley. And they can run out the clock right now. The Louisville Cardinals are for real, folks. A big-time win over Kentucky, 96-88 here at the Yum Center. Keep an eye on them this year. What a scene, what a game, what an environment, what a rivalry. The final score.
Mara gets a touch. Swing it outside Johnson. 6 seconds left. Cadeau. Little shake and bake. Winding down. Lendeborg.
Out up there high. Johnson secures. He talked about the flow. It's a pretty clean game right now.
Oh, no! 9 of 11, 21 points for the senior from American Fork, Utah. Lendeborg, stop and go. Oh, the trick by Lendeborg. Yes.
Illinois didn't have a three for the final 13 minutes of the first half. They have two here, and that's a big hit.
Senator Fears, though.
He'll take a three.
Shot.
Got that one blocked by Lendeborg. Ahead of the field to the basket. Wow!
Oh, boy. DeVries didn't see it. Here's Burnett. Burnett to Lendeborg.
Fits right here. It's like a pick your poison if you're Maryland. I mean, what else do you do?
Burnett to Yaxel Lendeborg. Lendeborg. Another one's good.
That was the 10th rebound for Yaxel Lendeborg. His 47th career double-double. Reigns here. Approaching the final couple minutes of this first half. It has been tight. Lendeborg, we talked to him earlier about getting aggressive. He does so right.
2:30 remaining in this first half. Up top, Lendeborg!
Swing it. Back. Oh, down goes Carr. Lendeborg puts it in.
How about lingerie on the deck for Reed?
Bynum had it knocked away by Cadeau. Bynum is down on the other side. Lendeborg in the fast break with the jam.
Tilly tore out of space. Got away from Lendeborg, who's on the run out now. The missed three and packs it down. That's the other side of a missed three-point.
Mara, the high pick. Lendeborg.
Freshman from Cleveland, Ohio.
Big upside, boy. That's a deep.
Lendeborg buries the triple.
You throw that into that pack.
Looks like you're the guy with the iPad and don't come up with the right answer quick enough.
Nice extension.
Lendeborg. He's got the angle for Zolo.
Out this first half.
Mara way outside. He lost it upstairs. Coverage.
Lendeborg. Oh, man, is he with a basket at the other end.
He went right into the body of Mara. That takes away his shot blocking ability.
Mismatch inside.
Step back triple, grazing the front of the iron. Long pass ahead. Lendeborg. Lendeborg on the track with the hammer. Yaxel Lendeborg.
And a 5-0 run for the Blue Devils.
Good
Lendeborg fouled and count the basket.
We're not getting any touches on the box.
Gale swing it. Lendeborg. Cha-ching! Wow.
He's got to be aggressive, hunting for his opportunities.
Lendeborg thought about a three. He'll line it up. Bottom out.
Boys, he got his confidence
by 11. McKinney to Lendeborg. He will fire and hit.
But there's so much he can do.
Casey stationary. He'll hit the foul line for Johnson.
Look at the power.
He barges into the lane and rims it out. Lendeborg.
7-6, Illinois in front. Just about 5 minutes gone by in this first half.
Pinch on a little zone right now, a little matchup zone.
Wagler, the hop step. And he gets the roll on the inside to Humberkaus.
Got to be on him on the catch. Humberkaus. Good cross.
And that jumper is silky smooth.
He's special right there.
There's a 4-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Wagler. Shake, bake, bucket.
See how he turns it on to nice crossover.
Mirkovic. Again. Kick it. Wagler. Bingo.
He got out of the screen quickly.
Levine penetrates. Couldn't finish it. And the ball controlled. Wagler ahead. Touchdown to Boswell.
Oh, that's one of the Ivicic. He's not even posted him up.
Giving up a foot. He's giving up a foot and then some. Wagler got a three. And another one for Illinois from the outside.
Wagler really screening a lot tonight. Look at his penetration.
Oh, that's a quick first step. And the soft touch.
Plays a 2-3 zone.
Shot clock is down to 5. Wagler, step back three. That is money.
How impressive is that? They got some players amongst them. This guy, a little nylon from deep. Wagler with the money. Number 44.
Humberkaus is now in there. And so is Stojakovic. Wagler feeds it. And that's too easy for Mirkovic. Wagler on a kick for Mirkovic. Shot clock down to 6. Wagler, step back three. It's good. Wants to dance. Wagler crosses and scores. He's a smooth operator.
That's more like it, though, with him.
Pilot's license at the Flying Mare.
Good point.
Hill's got 17 points, but the rest of the team has just 20 and a giveaway. Wagler to the basket. He lays it in.
And this Illinois team embodies that.
You know, for years, Ken Bahunier, from the NBA, sent a lot of guys to different colleges, not necessarily the pros as well.
Get it ahead, Wagler. 10 to shoot. Wagler operating against Djokovic. Lines it up and knocks it down.
Tanner Davis making the start tonight for John Judkins. Utah Tech nearly turns it over a second time, and then they do the takeaway. Burries going to take it all the way home himself.
Yeah, that's about as good an offensive sequence as Utah Tech has had. Couldn't convert.
Beautiful Euro step and a chance at three. A little bit of contact underneath. Awaka continues on what has been a career night on the glass. His 18th. Beautiful finish.
And a miss. Aday Mara.
One thing Tommy Lloyd wanted to see. There it is. Brayden Burries.
Boy, Burries with the he took it home.
Arizona's going to try to go inside and punish Denver in the post.
Johnson, the drive, that's knocked out of bounds. And there's some of that interior defense from the Wildcats to execute much better. Here's the drive.
No!
Burries! Oh, no! Are you kidding me?
All the way. Boy, they're leading the league in three-point plays and under-basket collisions as well.
They slap. He turns and gets it out of there. Burries penetrates. There's another and one opportunity.
Arizona's going to take their time, run deep into the possession. The pick and roll has been paying dividends all day.
Mo wanted a whistle. Krivas, quick jump hook. He shot it a bunch. He's 4 of 11. He has 9 points in this game. Beautiful sharing of the basketball underneath. Koa Pete adds to his tally.
This is his 3rd year in the program. What a pass by Bradley. Basket from Burries and a foul. You've got to have a little bit more grit, and they immediately end up playing with their hands and fouling. Burries takes it all the way down the court after splitting the double team back at his own free throw line. This looked early on like it was going to be a high-level game. Auburn was up 5, had 15 points in the first 5 minutes as Burries gets the slam. Another great pass.
His ability to affect the game in different areas is what makes this Michigan team one of the favorites who could eventually cut down the net come April and having...
Oh, goodness.
Mara. Well, I mean, tip ball, get it back. No one for Howard. Look, you see that.
It's a rebound for Taylor, who's met by Mara. Taylor had it blocked. Mara, a closeout expert.
And I'm sure these young men donning the Michigan jerseys were listening intently.
What a hook pass by Mara. Just a beeline for Roddy Gale. Travell Bryson has a quick 5. Yeah, we'll see Robbie Avila and St. Louis coming up in game number 4 of our night. Mara with some ballet down low.
You know, in the tournament, the team can get hot, so if you can shut the valves off early, it's better for you than having a 7-footer inside.
Aday Mara wipes it away. Gale on the flip trip for Michigan. That was a nifty move. Got the kick out. It's a Cadeau triple that draws front iron, and Mara just stuffs it right back in. Easy does it at eye level. Why does that matter so much?
Because against this team, you lull yourself to sleep because things come too easy. When you press, it takes effort and energy. Now, the focus and concentration, attention to detail.
From Niagara Falls, if you missed it earlier, Roddy Gale Jr. from Lewiston Porter High School. That at the rim is not going to go down, and it's out of bounds to Michigan. A whole lot of vision when Aday Mara is in the way. That's
get this down to a 13-point lead.
Just playing with 3 fouls, such a big piece of this team. 19 points for Cedric Taylor. Mara baseline spin, step through, and it was a gentle.
Tennessee looked a little bit like Alabama on that possession.
Well, it's a great time to shoot the 3.
Philon, step back. Oh, is that nasty?
Question for Alabama, Dan. Philon behind the back. Up and in. And after the appeal, knocking down 2 free throws and a bucket.
Philon. Oh, what a circus shot.
Alabama, they love to get it up from deep. Philon toying with the big Murphy. Lost him again. Another layup. This is the
points. Philon, step through, kiss off the window.
No guard has more than 2 points for St. John's. They're going to have to help put some pressure on the guards of Alabama.
Step back. Ouch! That is beautiful. And find a quality shot.
2 to shoot. Philon had the hoist and he hits.
Philon with 8 on the shot clock. He looks at the clock. Fends off. Runner in the lane is good.
that it should have been goaltending. Shot clock off. Here's Philon. 3, 2, step back. Got it! And a half.
They're in a groove now, and on the run. Here's Philon, the lob to Bediako.
As a defense and put him in rotation.
Here comes Philon trying to find a crease, up and under, just brilliant.
Really a nice move by Jai. Everything but the finish.
Oh,
yeah. That's a finish. Amari Allen.
Blew that, baby. Chenulu looked over at Brown, wondered if you're wearing a red shirt or a white shirt. Wow. That's a chance for 4.
With the rebound.
Philon finally has it roll and one. You're going to have him on me one-on-one. Working on Estrella. Philon spins, fades, and he won the battle. He got this.
To kind of fall off the safe zone for the NCAA tournament, and that's why they ended up here in the first 4. Three-pointer rains in from Tremont Mark.
Who to me made my first team All-American team. That's how good he is.
Swain, Bocatitis inside. Too easy.
That's step. Too big, too strong.
When you get beat on the glass 14-2, that means they're out hustling you. 7-1 ratio, Charles?
You know, as a coach, the toughest 2 things is defense and rebounding for the college and the NBA.
You know, Bocatitis said he loved Arvydas Sabonis. Only knew him off YouTube videos. Obviously, Domas Sabonis, his son.
That Weaver really is an energetic guy.
And Williams misses a 3.
Weaver is the Energizer Bunny, isn't he?
They're running up and down much more.
Yeah, but I love the fact we're speeding up now and 1.
And it goes, and Swain to the line and a chance at 3.
I've heard so much about him from Scott McConnell, who does a super job as the SID at Texas. He leads them in 5 categories.
Looking for help. Pass comes in. There's a catch. Williams had a block. It was blocked. Swain with a block, and the game is over. And Texas advances.
He got a chance to catch the ball and turn around.
Yeah. Well, we had a good one, Charles.
We had a great one.
I've loved it, man. 2 times with you.
Here's Swain, leading scorer, leading rebounder, leading assist man, and an opening 3 for Jordan Pope.
Not a freshman, excuse me, transferred in from Baylor, and he's done a great job upping his numbers all around.
Up and in for Swain.
Canadian flavor on this Pacific team because of Dave Smart, their head coach, and his incredible history there. Maybe the most decorated coach in the history of Canadian basketball. Seriously. He comes with an established recruiting pipeline. There's Graves. His first shot is a 3. Pajemski, Jalen Williams. I mean, those are high-level NBA players in the last few years. They develop it. There's Graves for the dunk. Nice pass. Committed that personal foul, so 5-point lead for Santa Clara. Broncos keep it. There's Hammond for 3. Good. Off the pass from Graves. I mean, he closed out, and then he turned and watched. And that's what allowed him to track down his own miss and be able to finish. Hammond, Graves, I mean, if you leave him open, he's making that. Relocating to a spot where he was going to be available and just 2 open, he's not going to miss that shot. So he's got 6, 2 of 3 from 3-point range. What a catch. Nifty bounce pass and an even better catch. By a minute or 2 here and there. Hammond back to Darlin. Elevates for a 3. Off the front iron. Hammond just tapped it to himself.
Starlin will try it again. This time, perfect. What a smart looks. Santa Clara 52% shooting here in the first half. They're going to go to the break with the lead. Great pass. Graves dunks it down. Now there's time.